Have you ever stood by the ocean and felt its immense, quiet power? That gentle rhythm of the waves, the vast horizon stretching out before you. It's a place of peace, a place of reflection. Right now, the sea is a sheet of glass, mirroring a perfect blue sky. The water laps at the shore with a soft, hypnotic whisper, a gentle invitation. It's a scene so tranquil, it feels like it could last forever. But the ocean is a living, breathing entity, and its moods are as deep and mysterious as its depths. Look closely at the horizon. A subtle shift is happening. The brilliant blue is slowly being veiled by a soft, creeping gray. The air, once warm and still, now carries a cooler, brisker touch. It's a change you can feel on your skin, a signal from nature that something is stirring. The birds that were dancing over the waves have started to move inland, their calls a little more urgent. The sea itself seems to be holding its breath, the calm surface now carrying a tension, a sense of anticipation for what is to come. This is the ocean's first warning, a quiet but firm announcement that its serene facade is about to change. The energy is building. What were once gentle ripples are now gaining purpose, organizing themselves into defined lines of swell. You can see them marching towards the shore, one after another, each a little taller, a little more confident than the last. The sound is changing too. The soft whisper has deepened into a steady, resonant hum, the sound of water gathering its strength. The sky continues to darken, the gray becoming a more profound, dramatic shade. It's like a curtain being drawn across the stage, setting the scene for a grand performance. The wind is picking up, whipping the tops of the swells into a white froth, adding a new layer of texture and movement to the unfolding drama. Now, the transformation is undeniable. The sea is no longer calm. It's alive with a raw, restless energy. The waves are growing, their faces steepening, their peaks beginning to curl. Close up, you can see the incredible complexity of the water's surface. It's a chaotic dance of peaks and troughs, of spray and foam. Each wave is a unique entity, a temporary mountain of water with its own personality, its own story to tell before it dissolves back into the whole. The sound is a constant, low roar, a powerful symphony of wind and water that you feel in your chest. It's a reminder of the sheer force that is being unleashed, a force that has shaped coastlines for millennia. The power is becoming almost overwhelming. The waves are no longer just rolling in. They are surging, colliding, and exploding against one another. It's a turbulent, chaotic ballet. Look at the way the water is churned, the deep blues and greens mixing with the stark white of the foam. It's a visual representation of pure, untamed energy. The shore, once a peaceful stretch of sand, is now a battleground where the land and sea meet with spectacular violence. Each impact sends plumes of spray high into the air, drenching the rocks and shaking the very ground beneath our feet. The air is thick with the salty mist, the taste of the ocean itself. This isn't just a storm. It's the ocean flexing its muscles, showing us its true, untamable nature. The scale of this is hard to comprehend. We're witnessing the kind of power that carves canyons and moves mountains, all contained within the fluid motion of water. The waves are now towering structures, walls of liquid energy that seem to defy gravity. They rise up from the depths, their faces smooth and sheer for a moment before the wind catches their crests and tears them into a shower of spray. It's a display that is both terrifying and beautiful, a perfect storm of elements. The horizon has all but disappeared, consumed by the churning sea and the heavy, gray sky. We are completely immersed in this world of motion and sound, a world governed by the raw, primal laws of nature. And then it begins to form. Out on the horizon, a darker line appears, something different from the others. It's not just another wave in the sequence. It's an anomaly, a convergence of energy. All the power of the storm, all the momentum of the sea, seems to be focusing on this single point. It rises slowly at first, but with an unnerving speed, it begins to dwarf everything around it. This is the culmination, the moment the orchestra has been building towards. The other waves seem to shrink in its presence, mere footnotes to the main event. The water at its base is being pulled inward, a great inhalation before the final, thunderous exhalation. It is a true leviathan, a monster born of wind and water. It towers over the shoreline, a moving mountain with a frothing, angry peak. Its face is a sheer cliff of dark, churning ocean, its sheer size blocking out the sky. For a breathtaking moment, it hangs there, a perfect, terrifying arc of potential energy. You can see the sunlight, what little there is, filtering through its crest, creating a fleeting, ethereal glow. It's a moment of destructive beauty, a paradox of nature's power. The sound has dropped away into a deep, guttural roar, the sound of the ocean clearing its throat before it speaks its final, deafening word. This is the apex of the storm, the climax of the drama. The crash is absolute. The wave breaks not with a splash, but with an explosion. It's a cataclysmic impact, a release of energy so immense it feels like an earthquake. A wall of white water, foam, and spray erupts from the point of impact, surging inland with unstoppable force. It devours the beach, climbs the cliffs, and smashes against the shore with a sound that is pure percussive power. Everything in its path is overwhelmed, submerged in the churning, violent chaos. It's a demonstration of nature's ultimate authority, a reminder that we are merely guests on this planet, subject to its whims and its power. This is not anger, not malice. It is simply the natural order of things, a cycle of creation and destruction. The aftermath is a world transformed. As the colossal wave recedes, it pulls back with a powerful, dragging sigh. It has left its mark. The shoreline is unrecognizable. The smooth sand is now carved with new channels and ripples. Rocks have been moved, debris has been scattered, and the very shape of the coast has been altered. But as the water pulls back, it reveals a strange and profound serenity. The chaos is gone, replaced by a quiet, wet stillness. The energy of the storm has been expended, and a sense of calm begins to descend once more. The sea is settling. The waves, once mountainous, are now gentle swells once again. The roar has softened back into a rhythmic hush. The sky is beginning to lighten, with patches of blue breaking through the gray clouds. The sun's rays stream down, illuminating a world that has been washed clean, renewed. The air is fresh, scrubbed by the wind and rain. The beach, though changed, is peaceful. The water gently laps at the newly sculpted shore, as if apologizing for its outburst. It's a scene of profound peace, a quiet after the storm. This entire event, from the initial calm to the violent climax and the final, serene conclusion, is a powerful metaphor for life itself. We all face storms, moments when it feels like a giant wave is about to crash down on us. We experience periods of turmoil and chaos that can feel overwhelming and destructive. But just like the ocean, these storms eventually pass. The energy dissipates, the chaos subsides, and a new calm emerges. And often, we find that the storm has changed us, reshaped our landscape, and washed away the old, leaving a clean slate for something new to begin. It's in these moments of renewal that we find our strength. The shoreline doesn't break, it adapts. It is changed, but it endures. This is the resilience of nature, and it's a resilience we all have within us. After every storm, there is a new morning, a new sense of peace, and an opportunity for growth. The ocean reminds us that even after the most powerful displays of force, tranquility will return. It's a cycle, a beautiful and endless rhythm of turmoil and peace. Thank you for joining this journey into the heart of the ocean's power. If you found this as awe-inspiring as I did, consider liking and subscribing for more deep dives into the wonders of our natural world. Until next time, stay curious.